Okay, let's get at it.
Woo! Yay, hiking. Good morning. Today is day 87, and I decided that Jim doesn't get to have all the fun making videos for you guys. I thought I'd give you a little update on where I am with my rehab and my injury, and what the plan is to get myself back on trail. So as you guys know, I've been off for about 2 weeks now with some hip pain. I had an MRI done this week, and turns out I have a torn gluteus medius muscle, which basically it's a tendon that attaches to the bone in my lower back, upper butt area and wraps around the side of my hip all the way down to the front of my thigh, which would explain why I had pain in my lower back. That when I continued to not do anything about that, it ended up moving around and radiating into my front of my thigh. So the good news is I don't need surgery to repair this tear. It's minor enough. The bad news is I do need some rest and some physical therapy to address it before I try to get on trail so that I don't make it worse. So I thought I'd share with you kind of where I'm resting and doing my PT this week. We are up in a town called Narrowsburg, New York, and Jim and I have a place up there that's meant for future retirement, current vacation. It's got a nice flat road for me to walk on to do my PT, which is fantastic and more restorative for my soul. I thought I'd show you guys the beautiful view that we have. I'm going to go down these stairs here. I'm moving much better, which is fabulous. I can walk normally now. No distances really yet, but working on it. So he gets to show you all the ponds he passes. What I'm showing you now is the Delaware River. So we are in New York where I'm standing, but on the other side of the river is Pennsylvania. So I'm kind of a kindred spirit with JP that he's moving his way from New York through New Jersey into Pennsylvania this week, and I'm just hanging out near 2 of those states. So anyway, I'm going to have a PT evaluation this afternoon, so we can find out basically what kind of exact PT I need and how long it'll take me until I can get back on trail. The plan is still for me to rejoin JP at some point and continue heading south, and then to come back up north after we're done in Georgia and finish up the section that I'm missing. As of today, it's about 200 miles that I will be missing. I'm going to pick him up this afternoon from High Point State Park and bring him back up here for an overnight shower, laundry, resupply kind of thing. And it'll probably be another 100 miles or so, maybe another week before I can get back on with him. The further it goes, the harder it is to make up those miles, but making up 200 to 300 miles is going to be a whole lot easier than making up the 1,500 that still remain for me to get done on the trail. So anyway, that's the update from New York, and hopefully we'll keep on hiking soon.
Okay, so long to my stealth site from last night. It was a nice spot, a good rock to sit on, nice flat ground for the tent. And I am on my way again on August 20, what the heck is today? August 26th, 2021, day 86. I'm going to start my day with a little climb up to Pachunk Shelter. I had actually contemplated, even after my long day yesterday, I'd still contemplated pushing on to that shelter. But my feet said no. So that's why I decided to pick this, or stick with this spot, which I kind of had in mind already. So after the shelter, I'll drop down towards the city of Unionville, Walk Hill River, Unionville, and then afternoon climb up to High Point, New Jersey, which is where I'll be meeting Melissa, just to pull out for the night. Okay, 15.1 on the docket. Here we go. Okay, it's my first view of the morning. Figured I'd take it in on a nice little spot with a rock. right next to the trail. Okay, I'm taking a quick side trail to apparently an abandoned house that's owned by the National Park Services that's supposed to have running water. And you spig it on the side of the house. If you believe the comments and gut hooks though, it's the kind of house where, you know, a family of mutant albino cannibals live, so they don't recommend camping around here. The last shelter I just passed, I ran into a guy double time who I haven't seen since Gorham. So that was kind of interesting that I actually caught somebody with my slow pace. Oh, there is water. Okay. See ya. That's a field. But I do not go that way. It looks like I follow this path for a bit. Some more field walking going on here. But it is field walking with a view. Whew. Hot and tiring, even if the hills are smaller. I did cross back into New York for a little while, so I'm in New York right now for about half a mile more, and then I'm going to bounce back into New Jersey and then follow the border. And they have me on a road right now as I cross over the Wallkill River. Pretty exciting stuff. But so far, or the last stretch has been flat. Like obviously the road is pretty flat, but going through a big long field where it was all just flat, flat walking. So making some decent miles this morning. See ya. Okay, I'm taking another short little side trail specifically for water. I think they call this the secret shelter. It's not an official AT shelter, but it's a cabin that is kind of open up for use by thru-hikers. I think it's owned by a former thru-hiker. And rumor is there's a well where we can get good water from. So it was worth the little side trip, if that is true. Is that a donkey staring at me, or am I seeing things? It is a donkey staring at me. Hopefully a friendly donkey. It's okay. I'm not going to bother you. I'm just looking for the water. Hello. You going to follow me now? I walked right by the well. I'm going to come back down this way. Okay. No, you're not going to say hi? Okay. I think that's good enough for now. If I'm mauled, he's the one that did it. That's a little disappointing. Ain't no water in the well. After about 100 pumps, I pulled up the map, and the last few folks who've commented on it have said that the well is off. Oh well. But they did say hi to Jake, so apparently that's Jake. Hi Jake, I don't have any apples for you. Sorry, buddy. But unfortunately, my side trip, other than seeing a donkey, which is, you know, that's cool in its own right. Did not produce any water. Oh well. See ya. So even though I struck out on the water at that dry well with the donkey, I just came across a water cache. Someone had left some jugs of water at a trail intersection and a cooler with snacks in it, like Tito's and Fritos and chips, I guess. So I took advantage, and I probably just hung out there longer than I should have. Hopefully I don't have a Cheeto fuzz on my face while I'm talking. So sadly, the trail doesn't actually go to the High Point Tower. I was kind of assuming it did, but for me, I don't think it's worth taking that little side trail. So we'll just look at it from a distance and assume that the views from up there are spectacular. Well, to make me feel even better, I just double checked, and the tower isn't even open. So it's either, depending on who you believe, it's only open weekends and holidays, or it's completely closed due to COVID panic. So either way, I didn't miss out on a climb up the tower. So I am perfectly good just observing it from a distance. Beach, snack bar, swimming, and showers. Also kind of tempting, but not today. Okay, so this must have been what was marked on the map. Not the tower itself, but an observation point. Let's see what we get up here. I am slow walking up these steps. Hello, tower and views. There's Lake Marcia down there, which is where the swimming and showers are, and potentially concession stand of unknown hours. Okay. I might chill up here for a minute, even though there's no shade. Okay, I have, is that the Appalachian Trail? I have reached the High Point State Park headquarters. This is where Melissa will be picking me up, probably in about an hour or so. I think I'm just gonna go inside and chill. We'll see if they throw me out for being a smelly thru-hiker or anything. But I'm hoping they might have a place to sit down inside. All right, it is end of day 86, and I am just lounging like a lazy lounger. So it was a good day, 16.6 miles, and from a stealth site over by a random stream up to High Point and out to the High Point headquarters, where I met up with Melissa. And she not only provided me trail magic, but she brought Gatorades for other hikers that were there, and we ended up giving a stranded section hiker a lift over to Unionville. So hopefully we're building up some of our karma for later. So it was a good day. went to the house to find a dry well, so that was disappointing. But if I had realized the well was dry, I never would have met Jake the donkey there, so that was good. Lots of easy miles through the middle of the day, nice and flat, and was able to push some faster miles through the day. Okay, I think that about covers it, and I'll be back at it tomorrow. See ya.